Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make this wine cork phone stand. Hey everyone, I'm Allie, and so for our craft today, here are a few things you're going to need. You're going to need 10 corks. I have my Stiehl corks here. You're going to need a cutting board or a surface that you can cut on, just in case your X-Acto knife slips. So you do need that X-Acto knife, of course, some hot glue, and then I also have a marker or a pen here just so I can measure on these corks how thick my phone is so that I have a good slot in there. So my phone here has a case on it, so it's definitely a little bit thicker than a normal phone would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure on this cork here how thick my phone is. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a section of this cork out with my knife so that my phone can fit into it. Remember, be careful when you are using a knife, just so you do not cut yourself. Alright, so I have one done. I made it, it's almost about the width of the X-Acto knife is how wide my phone is, and I just made it so that it's pretty much flat in that little crease there as well. And you're going to need to do that to 3 corks total. So I'm going to do the other 2 and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have 3 of those corks with the little notches in them, all I'm going to do is glue those together. Make sure the notches line up evenly. Alright, then once those are glued together, you are going to set those aside for now, and then you're going to take 3 more of your corks, and this time we are going to cut them at an angle. So you want this so that your corks kind of tip back so that the phone rests on it. So not super far angled, maybe like about 20 degrees, something like that. And you're just gonna cut part of the bottom of your cork straight off just like that. Alright, so I have one done. I'm just gonna take this back, and just so you see, you're going to do it so that your cork kind of leans like this on the back of, behind that little notch there. So you're gonna do that to 3 of the corks, and then we'll be right back and we'll glue them on. Alright, so now that I have all 3 of those corks cut at that angle, we're just going to glue it on to my other 3 corks. Alright, so now that I have those angled corks on here, all I did was I glued another cork to the back of those bottom 3, just so once we glue this top portion on, it doesn't get top heavy at all. It's just there for stability. And then what I did is I took 3 more corks and I hot glued them together. And then all we're going to do is hot glue this little rectangle on top of the other 3 corks. So let me do that and we'll be right back. Alright, and there we go. That is what a wine cork phone stand looks like. So again, total of 10 corks. So you have 3, 3, 3, and then a 1 back here for stability. And it is just at the right angle. And let's test it out with my phone here. Perfect. It leans just the right amount, and it's not gonna tip over or anything like that. Let's shake it a little bit just to show you guys. It's not gonna tip over. It is perfect. So you can obviously make this in a bigger size if you want to stand for an iPad or something like that. But yeah, there we go. That is your wine cork cone stand. So make sure you guys keep watching our YouTube channel and like and subscribe so you can keep watching and learn how to make fun crafts just like this one and a lot of other information that we have for you guys. Make sure you stop into the winery or order online any of your favorite bottles of wine from us so that you can make crafts just like this one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.